Abusia asibo so amana tija e wo highway no so. Yes, even Kyei innocent e dey nsem bi atoja ama NPP for mpanyimfo ebusa say who is this guy? Who is this guy? Now I dismantle NPP for propaganda around John Mahama tetema gentle ha oh my god na mu nchiremu me de ba beso ha Kwesi Vibes TV. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Aha, and also beka all the updates yakoso oh my god me fan news ahodo a no eno ana me fa bi ebeso mti uba so a no hit subscribe button na afi wala ki video no share na unya so enya bi ahwe na video keba and alternative therapy for some can show so your ba ana be ma enem yare atena so ache chronic disease ahodo atena so ache wakwa enko osefa no ma na the screen so na bra na so ye no offer ha ba ndru homeopathy kwan so en octodus nupa ensa o yare dom bebrebe no ye hudwuma na ebrenity ebia mintimi mo so nti fa no ba no ne kona so ye ne kwaje wa yare hweso nko kwan so ma me mongra nsenu a na anu ada ensem beto odwa amanfo chim se obampanyi John Mahama pese okọ 13 asofo bebrebe start hihye nkom se omuhu se obampanyi beko 13 na no anu obampanyi John Mahama na mu si na numtu anase otu na numtu se 13 bien ho ye na ajiso beko wakan several times nanso yes still amanfo bebrebe na in the NPP him se mampanyi Mahama pese okọ 13 na yebesha emra ye chi miracles abwaje aya yokofo chi no na omo kwototo na no a NPP fo maburu ekobo ho chem ayede ehia se omo pese yeyi miracles abwaje ma omo no eno na NPP general secretary Justin Kodua kodi nkobo bi na nkomo no kodi no okochiem se enema ekoso ya achichachichi ekoso ya NPP fo kasa ya ne achi omo no diversional tactics ya NDC amaya John Mahama di animu no a person who divert attention from any third term of person or na no na day even Kyei innocent I didn't say me to jar every before was now quality na and like I dream be am gonna then team what me at dismantle NPP for communication on propaganda omo around NDC no and so that to jar no o maami a wotijom o papa a wotijom anase nipa bi a impossible only ma kenkan na de ekoso o amamu onti ase no ase wo de atudwa obiara beti ase ehu se omampanyi John Mahama betima ko 13 na obekọ so de NPP for kan eno na betima su ni kwan anase de NPP for kan no krobi wom anase no krobi no yenkotie nsema Ivan Kyei innocent di tudwa NPP for abo mu ewo highway no so
NPP na sayo party ni mpanimfo nyina afrim na aka nkra station boys who operate on emotions. Your friend saying wisdom and intelligence that is needed to run an entity like NPP, no, that thing is no longer there. I listened to the general secretary who granted interview on some of this, and the nonsense the guy was spewing, and said, this guy is the general secretary.
Yeah.
Do you know that I mentioned he was taking this thing from? I say, Mahama Peso got 10. And until na nipa na omwanu wa dia, omo bekasa, no, wasa asiya chichi omo. Now we say in the first place, the current constitutional arrangement does not allow the president to go for a third term. And the president has publicly said...
He's a lawyer.
Yes, he's a lawyer. And the president has publicly said but he cannot even go. And even if it's a mraman krana, you will break the trust and the confidence of the people of this country. So that argument of president going to third term is a non-starter. And the president has consistently made that particular point quite clear. Because if any attempt, Ghana will not forgive him and he will not even attempt it. You understand? But to say, or Chichia Manfo and the miracle guy who said he's a communicator. That guy became relevant because he was able to respond to Sami Jamfi in a banter. And that is the thing that gave him relevance. When you talk about political communication, it is a fine art. You are able to convince people. So you're sitting here. By the time I leave here, I should be able to convince people. You see, communication should be such a way that even people who disagree with you cannot stop listening to you. In as much as they disagree, they know you are going to offer something, they will learn something. That is how communication. These boys, this miracle and go, they are all noise boxes. Noise box. That is what they do. They think, and their analysis is premised on the NDC NPP comparison. That is all the politics that they do. That is not political communication. Because ask yourself, do they convince people when they get opportunity to sit on radio, on TV? I can tell you, sir, the NPP current communication strategy, you know, instead of bringing people on board, no, they rather repel people. Because if you are a smart and intelligent person and you're listening to the way they communicate, among the arrogance, especially before, and people. So instead of communicating to bring people on board, these are people who consistently are disengaging from the people. They are not communicating; they are disengaging. So you think these are people who are giving government pressure, Ben? Because as it stands now, President Mahama has been in power for how many years? Almost 2 years.
2 years.
The pendulum is still shifting in his favor. The public commentary is still against the opposition. What is that? Because there are no good communicators out there to twist. You can be a communicator because I know it. Because to make a cancer, that is not communication. 1990, now I'm for your politics. I yank cancer. That strategy would have worked for you. But we are talking about having the ability to convince intellectuals, having the ability to convince Nipo Winimians are not gullible folk.
Yeah. And yeah, Jimmy for
no, because their political communication, all that you can do is to wow your base.
Yeah.
Your base, you know, you don't. Across a walk with Roman and Sunday, now will preach you. The people there don't need conversion because they are already Catholics. They are Catholics, so you cannot convert a Catholic to become a Catholic. So when you're speaking and your base and so when you say because you have them already.
You have them.
But
already.
The new souls you are supposed to bring on board. Ask yourself, sir. Communication now where you know does it bring people on board? And look at the space. All the communicators running around. When they speak, people get angry.
Yeah.
Anytime MPP communicator speaks, they anger the people. And that is a strategy. Mimi free and Kombesunya. No more changing the tone, the posture, the narrative, and the fact is they messed up this particular country for almost 8 good years. You don't sit back and turn around and expect the things to be heaven within a short period. No. So anytime you come criticizing the president or the government, people will refer you say, now then you to Cambodia now. You messed up 8 good years. You couldn't fix a thing in this particular country. To the extent even a hospital that was done in your Florida, Ashanti region, the military hospital no crano. One hunyansa who say your man in your operation. Nana, you can't do that. So you see, so if you have a whole general secretary of a party talking like a baby, then it's a problem. Consemna or canunano, the poverty of wit, the poverty of intellect, the poverty of logic. It is so overwhelming and so amazing to the stand that San Crofo when they lead the Kufo MPP. San Crofo when they lead the party. We are Kumbrobe and Co. And Lydia. Then you show it's a problem.
Abusia we yensma ahodo a ekoso e wo highway no special so baswa no ayete subscriber team no Ivan Kyei innocent some de tudwa efa NPP titu Justin Kodua ensem de tudwa efa John Mahama third term sensem no abra ye miracles aboaje no wadwen wo se ha Kwesi Vibes. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like video no na share na woni aso enyemhwe ha na me update ahodo a drop it all my Ghana esomo. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.